for that to start with. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Arydia, the paths we dare tread. I missed this afternoon session because of family stuff. That's going to be a pretty common excuse, or pretty common reason, so I'm sorry if that's not a thing you can just accept. Such is life. Alright, it's been a long time since we last played, unfortunately. Yeah. Stuff went down, let me tell you what. But I do have good news, is we are back tonight. I finished a project that was based on this game that I was working on. So I'm very happy about that. I just now noticed that the level marker gems appear to be getting fancier over time. That's also cool. That's happening as well. And you know what? We're here. That's all that matters. I noticed in my journal two things. One, there was an old lady in the Exiles Guild um, who mentioned something about a Kiro. So I'm wondering if that's the person we give this Kiro tooth to, because we're looking for the text that Kiro is a menace. And I don't know who says that, but this is my best lead. Yeah, she said something about getting revenge on a Kiro, I think. She might also be talking about, was it Nightblood or something like that? The other thing I noticed is that I still have a journal entry for going to the Grey Kiln and looking for a tree stump. I don't remember if we did that or not. It's possible we already did, and that's how we got to the Hills of War. We did something in the Hills of War that was relevant. But it's also possible that I'm misremembering. So we're gonna just do what we do best and hop to it. Now, our stat-wise, we're okay. Yeah, as you can see, we have lots of mana. But I am missing some stuff. Oh, shoot. Once again, I forgot to scan in my gear. No. Actually, I have it scanned in. I don't have it on the overlay. I don't want to do that at this precise moment because that would be a terrible streaming experience, but I'll get to it, okay? I'm slow. I'm just gonna move along the path and see what happens, you know? We only have one speed left on Rick's, so that's a little awkward. I spent it all on a quest, I think. Not a quest, a side job. So I gotta shuffle my travel deck to see what's going on. Huh. Get some stuff out of the way. My, in all the time that I have not been playing, I did not take the time to put away all the tiles that were left out. Whoops. Alright, what do we got? We're on a road path, and the road is fine. You enjoy your travels taking in the sights. Love to see it. Another road path. Oh, you draw near and see a large, colorful cart with wares and goods. Yeah, we can't afford anything this guy has to offer. We're poor, and we're owl exterminators. Let's go. Let's change it up. We'll go on a plains path. That's the flower. Turns out it didn't matter. You passed this way easily, no matter which direction I went. A road path again. Oh, the journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Okay, we'll lose another speed each. And we keep moving. And I guess we take, yeah, we consume a cube from our really good speed backpack to give Rix 3 speed. I will probably be uh, resting in a town somewhat soon. But we have another road path. Ooh, luck of the road. Uh, choose one. Refill one marker on a knapsack because of a fresh fruit tree, or refresh the morale travel token, beauty of nature, or lucky find, gain 1k. Ooh, okay, so this is free money, but would it be better to just give myself that 3 speed cube back and just, have that in my back pocket? Probably that one, to be honest. But money. Money. 1k gets me 2 cubes. So you know what? No, we're taking the money. I'm going to be greedy. And then I index this card. That's the wrong box. But I don't have to draw again. And we're going on the ocean. It occurs to me I could get a free oh, I can't explore. I cannot explore tiles right now. Interesting. Quite. Alright, we'll go this way to the tile we have already done. It's a water path. You pass this way easily because not a lot of brambles on the ocean. Well, the river slash lake. Although, they've been cagey about this being a lake. Like, a couple of times, they've hinted that it's actually salt water. Alright. Let me go to the berth. You pass this way easily. And there are two things I want to do here, because we no longer have a slimed Zertle, so we can make the strength check up here in the Shell Foothills. And I also want to go to Grey Kiln. So, do I want a road path or a grasslands? Is really what this comes down to. Let's do grasslands. Why not? Hey, you enjoy your travels taking in the sights. Wow. That was a random choice. I chose wisely this one time. Grasslands again. You're so hungry you need to take a break and eat some food. Yeah, okay. We each lose a speed again. But that's okay. Do I just go to the kiln now? Probably. Because, yeah, I'm going to want to go up here. Actually, it doesn't matter too much. It really doesn't matter too much. All right. But let's go to the kiln. Forest path. You enjoy your travels, taking in the sights. Grey Kiln is medium 38. All right, let's find out if I wasted my time or not. POI 79. Da 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 da. Rustle. Beyond the sound of wind in the branches, you hear some soft, hollow clunking, like a giant wooden wind chime coming from high above. This is the forest grotto, by the way. Oh. You find yourself deep in the forest. You hear the soft rustle of branches in the wind as the breeze ripples the surface of the pond. The trees tower overhead here. Alright, what's high above? Beyond the canopy, you see assorted structures hanging from the trees. From here, you can't see any way to get closer. Okay. What's on the pond? Purple flowers grow beside an old tree stump on the edge of the pond. Hold on. It's actually been a while since I've looked at the map, like, at all, but... Yes, because we have the map that says tree stump on it, which is the trigger text for event 307. Yeah, I might as well keep these in front. Wait, is it event 307? Hold on. Yes. And we have not found a different map? Not yet. Event 307. Did you use key 120 to decode the map? Hold on. Yes. The strange scribbles. Yes, keep reading. If you are at POI 52, we are not. We're at POI 79. Flip this card and go to Forest. You approach the old stump. It looks like someone cut the tree down years ago. The trunk is gone, someone probably used it for lumber to build. Something? Looking more closely at the stump, you see a handle cunningly hidden in the bark. Pulling it, you open a small hollowed-out compartment in the stump. Inside is a silver key. Gain key item 119, which I assume is a small silver key. Yeah, silver key. A small silver key. It looks cleverly crafted. You found it in a stump in the middle of the forest. Keep this until you find a card with the exact text silver keyhole, then draw long 63. Have we seen anything like that? I don't think so. Ugh. The problem is there's just so many places I've seen. I don't remember seeing silver keyhole. But there's that key item. So we now have this. Banish 30, key item 32 and key item 96, the two pieces of the map. I'll put them on that camera. Kaboom. These are going away. And then banish this card. Hooray! Event complete. Yeah, last time we get cursed. Okay, let's look at the trees. Vines wind and crawl up the large trees. You see high above scattered shapes and objects too symmetrical to be a nest and too large. Shapes. It looks like some sort of tree fort, but you can't find any way up from here. I don't think there's anything we have for that. Right? No. No. Is this going to come later? Oh, we have scrap meats that we were supposed to use on that guard dog a while back, and we never did. So here we are. Yes. Become sick with lured lung. Sedgwick's envelope. Boskton Market. Nope. We have nothing. Nothing but a tree fort. Okay. I guess we leave. Oh. It's doing an autofocus, isn't it? Silly camera. I spend more time struggling with this camera than actually playing the game some nights. Okay. It doesn't help that every time I zoom in, it moves where my camera. Or, sorry, every time I move the camera, it zooms in, and then every time I try to zoom back out, it moves the camera back. Ugh. Okay. That's as good as we're gonna get. Wish I could do better, but limitations of technology. Okay. Let's go through the forest. Through the trees. Your journey is difficult and your spirits sag. We each lose a speed again. And then through the forest again? No, this is the mountain path now. Oh, yes, let's go on mountains. Oh, I could have just gone straight on the mountains and it would have been fine. I messed up. I thought this was about a connection. Okay. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Okay, now we have no speed each. We need to drink a potion. So instead of marking anything in the overlay, I'm just going to give both exiles 2 speed. They briefly had 0. And then once more on the mountain path. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Okay, I'm getting real unlucky here. Okay, we each go down to 1. Apparently we kept it as long as we could. And let's go to Big 79. The Chell Foothills. Big 79. I'm going to try to push a rock down a cliff, and I hope it doesn't break anything. I remember that this was a thing. Also, I should remove the entry from my journal for the tree stump. Okay. So yeah, we have this thing. There's like a forging area down here, but the person who operates it is up the hill, so we gotta go to Big 80. And we go up the cliff, and that is where we just were. Oh, that's off the screen. That is where we just were. And I'm going to see if I can knock a boulder down upon it. POI 141. You're standing before a colorful structure of sorts. To the north is a large boulder, and a small stream runs by, disappearing off the edge of the cliff face. Ooh, could this be the small waterfall? We know that there's a stone tablet in a small waterfall. Anyways, boulder. There's a large boulder here, about the size of an ox, perched precariously on the edge of the cliff. It looks like the boulder is freestanding. You might be able to push it. Push boulder using a strength check. Yes. So Zertle's going to do strength. He's got a +6. That's a crit. Okay. Because Zertle did the check, he gets both threat 77 and travel 77 for each crit he gets outside of combat. So, yay. Right. Travel deck is over here. Okay. And we're almost through our travel deck, so we're going to run into that pretty quick, hopefully. Anyways, I succeed. Even without the +6, I succeed. Success. Draw event 206. I wonder if this guy's going to be very unhappy that I maybe crushed his worksite. This may have been ill-advised. Boulder lift. You grip the boulder, shoulders flexing with the strain on your muscles. Despite your incredible effort, the boulder doesn't budge. You really thought you had it. Nothing happens. Index this card. Huh. Well, would you look at that? Huh. Interesting. Well, nothing ventured. I guess we leave, because we can't afford anything else. Yeah, we cannot afford the wares of the guy who actually lives here and operates here. Although, no, I don't. Oh, right, you have to get medium 66. You have to go inside the little hut to talk to him. Talk to them. Okay. Um, what's our goal then? I'm wondering if I should go over to here and then go north and hope that I run into a town. Uh, I do want to talk to the lady at the guild hall though, so we should do that too. So we'll go through here, Rivertown South. We'll go up north to Rivertown North, and then we'll head around this mountain zone. What an interesting layout to this place, huh? Anyways, we're on a mountain path. Small crowd. Far away, you see a crowd gathered by the side of the road. Discard this and draw again. Yeah, I'm not gonna arm wrestle that person again. Dense fog, but you pass this way easily because we're up in the mountains. We can go on this grass path, and we'll see what happens. Did we possibly see a silver keyhole in Eastgate? I don't think so. I think we did all the keyholes in Eastgate. Although we never really went downstairs. We just did the sneaking thing. which did not show us the downstairs tile, so who knows? Okay. That's enough shuffling of our travel deck. We're going on a grass path. It's difficult to find your way. We exhaust this token, and hooray! I get to use my other pathfinding cube to refresh all of my tokens. That's what I've been waiting for. I didn't want to waste it. And we are on our way to Rivertown South via the road path. You pass this way easily. And then we're going to go on this road path up to Rivertown North. You're so hungry, you need to take a break and eat some food. Yes, it is a very long bridge. So I guess we exhaust our token again. We're going to need those soon. I wanted to rest. It'll be fine. And now we get to go to the new continent again. Oh, yeah. And by new continent, I just mean the new world map. It's not a new continent. But we are here in Rivertown North. We are going to enter Big 50. Yes, we have seen Rivertown Market, which is POI 80. All right, Big 50. Big 50. All right. So this is the town. This is the shady guy who we did a quest for, and this is the person whose inn we accidentally may have kind of sort of burnt down. Before we talk to him, let's go to medium 71, which is the guild hall. Because there's somebody here I'd like to talk to. NPC 62. That's who we're here for. Clack the Exile. Oh, always nice to meet the competition. How's your hunt going? Have you gotten many squills yet? Squills, yes. Come on, cough 'em up. How many people you helped so far, huh? Do you have 10 or more squills? Yes. You may have seen the Carol flying over the grasslands, eh? She shows you her arm, a long, fresh scar on it. I'm no fighter, just here to help some people out, but that Carol is a menace and needs to be put down. And I'd love to get a little revenge, eh? A wink. Carol was a menace. That Carol was a menace. We did it. Carol Tooth right here. Draw event 73. Clack's Revenge. The woman snatches the tooth from your hand, grinning broadly. Well, I wasn't quite sure you'd be up to the task, but this is sweet, isn't it? Oh, I know. I want to turn this into a necklace. Well, it seems as though I'll be able to go out and hunt more squills now, but this one belongs to you, huh? She takes out a leather pouch and draws forth a squill from it. I hope you get home. She looks into your eyes and sets the coin in your hand. I really do. Change her to her B states. Keep this card as a squill. We have a collection going. I love it. And NPC 62B. An old woman is here whistling softly and looking at her necklace. Well, what you think about my new necklace, eh? I guess I'm taking a bit of a shine to you. Wink. Want me to let you in on a little secret? Ooh, what's the necklace? It sure is shiny, isn't it? I'm just glad it was a normal Caro. If you were up against Nightbane, you'd be in trouble. Tell us more about Nightbane. Well, imagine the Kira you just fought, but more vicious, more cunning, and a mite more deadly. I don't think you'd be walking away from that one. That's good advice. All right, what's the secret? She leans in close to talk with you. You ever hear tell of the old queen of these lands and the mysterious shrines she built? Tell us more. I mean, we've heard some, but what can you tell us? So, legend tells that before the Age of Mists, this land was ruled by a queen, by some accounts cruel, by others benevolent, but all agree on one thing. She went mad. Built a series of mysterious shrines all around the land that are the key to some great treasure. That is, if you believe in that, Tosh. Okay. And that's it. Can't help but feel like that wasn't amazing. Not really worth the effort, but here we are. Did Hades have anything to say to us last time we talked to him? NPC 0. I don't think so. I'm just going to take a look real quick. Yada, yada, yada. Ah, yes. Rathan was last seen fleeing along the North Road. One of our members, if he causes more harm, it could be disastrous for the future of the guild. Please find him and bring him in, peacefully if you can. Nice, nice. So, yeah, we're going to chase Rathan to the north eventually. NPC 132. Oh, maybe we're supposed to talk to the guy in the back, the shady one. This is Dard the Tavern Keep. He's a dwarven man who's sad. The portly dwarf is sorting through the remains of his tavern. My tavern, my beautiful tavern. What happened last night? How am I ever going to rebuild? Alright, before we continue, I need to make sure I have the pink scroll handy, because that's supposed to help rebuild or something along those lines. A pink scroll, yes. Alright, let's talk about rebuild. Oh, I'm not sure I'll be able to raise enough coin to rebuild. Truth be told, I've only just been scraping by. Perhaps it's time I return to my clan in the City of Five. I'm always a home among the clan. Alright, he doesn't matter. Sorry. Wow. Ooh, ooh, that came out crueler than I had intended. Yikes. He's not the one we need to talk to, is what I meant. Jeez. He doesn't matter. Language is important. NPC 410. Alright, Slive Luth. An elf crouches here looking at a half-burned barrel. Ah, it's a shame about the fire. Dard has been a good friend to me all these years. If I was the party responsible, I dearly wish to make amends. Glare meaningfully. What do you say? Are you interested in helping fix the tavern? Pink scroll. Looking for the text, you interested in helping fix the tavern. Draw event 118 and banish key item 62. So 118. I hope this does what we think it's going to do. I honestly do not trust this person, but maybe that's just how he talks. Maybe he's just a naturally oily person. Mulligan's spell. You try to hand the small pink scroll to Sly, but he refuses and instead places a squill into your palm. Why don't you have the honors? Just stand in front of the tavern and read, nice and clear. You stand before the burned frame of the tavern and crack the seal on the scroll. Unrolling it, you are confronted by a language you've never seen. It's okay. Just start reading. Huh. Encourages Slive. You open your mouth and words begin to pour out. You begin to see the night that the tavern burned, hazily unfold in your mind's eye. Although, strangely, the events appear to be playing in reverse and growing more and more clear. By the end of the scroll, you find yourself sitting in the tavern, whole and unburned, at the beginning of the event, before any disaster occurred. Okay, a lot of stuff is about to happen. What? Oh, this is okay. Yeah. Hold on. There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. So we're going to come out here. Flip Big 50 back to its A state. There we are. NPC 132 goes to his A state. That's Dard, the Tavern Keep. NPC 410 goes to his B state. Small 59 goes to its B state and place party on it. Knocking cards down. Okay, sorry. Knocked a card down. What else is happening? And place party on it. Take the current day card and place it back on top of the day deck. That's probably the wildest thing to happen here. So, wait. How do I do this? Like this. Okay. And keep this card as a squill. Oh, add job 46. Important note. Add job 46. Bore water barrels. Okay. Right, that just goes into our job deck. Boom. Keep this card in the party inventory. It counts as one skill. If you have key item 28, or if it's been banished, add job 43. Key item 28. I don't think I have that. Let's go find out. Oh, I do. I do have key item 28. Huh. Which is the one-eyed leader card. The guy who hangs out with the kobolds. Add job 43. Interesting. I'll be curious what that does. And yeah, keep this as a quill. Curious that's coming up now. The Dripping Boar, a bustling establishment. It appears that everyone is in high spirits here. The clank of dishes and silverware fills the air, mingled with the voices of hungry patrons. Okay, so maybe the guy didn't trick us? Maybe this actually was a good thing? Let's talk to NPC 410 again, since he just went to a different state. And Elle sits here nursing a mug of boar water. Ah, good to see you, Ray's mug. It seems our labors were not in vain. It's good to see Dard so happy again. Did you enjoy meeting my wizard friend then? Remind us of those labors? Don't think about it too hard. It's quite simple. What was done has been undone. No one else may know, but I raise a toast to your hard work and effort. And you're friends with Dard, yeah? I've been a patron here for many years, and Dard's as simple and as true as he seems. I'm glad we were able to assuage his grief. And the wizard? Mulligan? Good old Mully was in a bit of a pickle last year. I happened to help him out, which is why he owed me the favor. Needless to say, I'm happy it all ended well enough. We'd get an RP point, but we're full. And that's it. Yeah, no, that was incredibly tame compared to what I assumed was going to happen. Okay. I think then we leave the town proper. Not burn down the tavern again. And then we're going to visit. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if. No, we need to visit the guild. We need to level up. Holy moly, it's been so long since I leveled up. Let's do this. That was the reason to come to the guild. POI 113. All right. Uh, So we can rest for free. Oh, that's good. That's actually very good. We can level up. And we're about to hit level 8, which draws us a special event. And we can stash. We can train. We can retrain. Okay, all right. This is all good. All right. Yeah. So let's level up. And it's been way too long since I leveled up. I believe you heal the full and also do some other stuff. Whew. Okay, now I'm gonna have to quit soon because I am. Yeah, I'll probably. Let's try and explore one tile today. Yeah, at least one. So level up is on page 6. Feel the. So we spend the XP, then we mark the box, then we gain HP, or we gain a stat, we gain an attribute. We learn a new skill, and we heal the fall. Yep. That's what I assumed. So we're going to spend 36 experience. We spend 28. That's not 36. It's not higher than 36. Hold on. If we spend 50, we get 14 back, which is. If we spend 51, then we get 15 back, which is much easier to do. Included 10 and 5. Easy peasy. And we're doing that with both of our characters because they're both the same experience. 10 and 5. And let's do a level up. So for Rix, do I want to gain 2 speed or 3 health? Kind of want 2 speed, not gonna lie. And then I can. Oh, but if I wait one more level, I'll have max speed. I don't think I need max mana on this character. I don't really use the speed, actually. I use the mana and the health more than the speed. So actually, yes. Let's get 7 speed max, which I'm going to have to get a special token out for because it will overflow my board. And then next level we can get mana, which will be the maximum I could get as a Fellish. And then after that I'll get health, which is the maximum you can get. Okay, we got the next couple levels planned out. It's perfect. Now for the real tough question. We could hard pivot into dexterity, which would make the hunting knife a viable option, and some of my abilities actually require a hunting knife. So that's not a terrible option. Or, I mean, endurance I'm not worried about yet. I want to do max endurance of 10. I could get intelligence, which is what I have been doing, get that up to 10. Sorry, not up to 10, up to 9. Which would basically leave me, well, actually, you know what? If I do intelligence 9, and then dex and endurance both at 10, then my 2 main weapons as a Path of the Wanderer will be, or Path of Wandering? Path of Wandering. Anyways, they'll be maxed. Oh, I hate decisions. I really do. I think I'm going to go for int. Yeah, I'm going to go for intelligence. And then skill-wise, it's such a lovely day. I don't know what to get. I don't know how much it matters. I guess I'll get Sure as the Goat. And then I can get Flashing Steel if I need to next level. Or I can get Poultice and then Sharpen. I don't really know. I don't know which one's going to be better. But we have learned Sure as the Goat. I have the option to take it at some point. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Zertle. Zertle can get Brilliance or Luminaire, skill-wise, or Bestiary. I don't know what any of those do. I think I'm just going to go for Luminaire. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go look at what these do. Which requires getting out that little box of reference cards for the Path of Light. Okay, Luminaire. You must have a focus on your belt to use the skill. Okay, costs 5 mana. Holy cow. You heal for 8, allies at range 1 heal for 3, and allies at range 2 heal for 2. Then foes at range 1 take 3 damage, and foes at range 2 take 2 damage according to the attack pattern. Oh, wow. That is insane. 5 mana, though? I don't think that's good enough, you know? Light I already have. Light. Check wisdom, then okay, so light is just an attack skill that uses wisdom instead of strength. Eh. Eh. Imbue armor, which I also have learned but have not actually taken. You need a focus. Cost 1 cube, target an exile in range of your focus. Put your cube on one of that exile's armor items representing imbue armor. When armor with an imbued armor cube is next hit, do not add any wear tokens, ignore all damage, and remove the cube. Refresh the cube when you're out of combat. That's kind of nice. If you can kind of predict where they're going to get hits, you can just block big attacks. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. That's one we already have learned. I just need to actually perfect it. Okay, so we were looking at Brilliance. Cost 2 mana. When an exile in range of your focus is attacked, check Wisdom, then that exile gains shield for that attack accordingly. I'd have to look at the token to see how much shield that is, but that seems pretty good. I could use that to protect myself. Ray of Destiny costs 5 combo. Choose a cardinal direction, northeast, southwest, or intercardinal direction, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Check strength once, then each foe in a line in the chosen direction takes damage accordingly. Ooh. That's if I learn Brilliance first. And also that would also let me take Pillar of Dawn eventually. Costs is minor action, cost 1 cube, put 1 cube on the corner of your square, then damage each foe accordingly. Oh. Okay. So it hurts everything around, all the enemies around it, all the foes. Exiles adjacent to the Pillar of Dawn cube gain 1 shield. no matter where they're hit. That's actually pretty sick. I think I'm starting to see why I've been having trouble in combat is because I'm not taking these skills. Still at like these low level skills. Don't get me wrong, Balm is really good, but I also have better stuff that I could get. Maybe I need to get rid of Pummel. Maybe I need to get Imbue Armor and get rid of Pummel. Or Light and get rid of Pummel. Anyways, I'm gonna learn Brilliance. And I think I'm gonna swap out skills real quick. Because this actually seems pretty great. Yeah, we're gonna take out Pummel. It served me so well, but this might serve me better. Have we seen Edgewater? Yes, we have. It's back on the first board. Jeez. Start a combat encounter wearing no armor? That seems like a ridiculous prerequisite for imbue armor. Oh, wow. Where am I supposed to put all my armor? I don't have space in my pack for all that. Huh. Can I just say that I'm wearing no armor? No armor? Hmm. Okay, well, to master Ray of Destiny, we have to do at least 3 damage, at least 3 wounds with the staff, and at least 3 wounds with light in the same turn. So I'm going to go ahead and learn light, or equip light, the skill. Uh, because I think I would like to. Yeah, I think I would like to do Ray of Destiny at some point in the near future. Okay. All right, there's stuff I gotta do there, but that's fine. Also, I get to do the other level up stuff that I've kind of been ignoring until now. Mark that I have leveled up to 8. I need my level 8 token. Boom. And boom. And I need It's like, do I gain 2 health? Pretty good. Or do I gain 1 speed or 1 mana? I think I'm just going to gain 2 health. I don't need that much speed. So yeah, let's do 2 health. $13 max is pretty good. And the next level, maybe I do mana to get up to 8 max mana, and then my final level go up to 17 max health. It's pretty good. Also, my strength is... Dang it. Okay, so if I upgrade my strength right now, I'm in that awkward place where it's not going to be as high as it could possibly be. And then am I just going to waste one of my last 2 levels on it to up it by 1 point? I made a mistake during point assignment. Nah, I'm going to go up to 9 strength. It's not amazing, but I'm going to do it. And I'll get out the tokens for that next time. Or for next session. I don't need to do it right now. Okay, and we leveled up to 8, so we read event 908. Tread. Thades walks up after your last training session. The skills you've learned, the armors you wear, and the weapons you hold. All that once felt so foreign are now second nature. You've come far along the path. Come with me. Thades leads you to a large chest. I'd like you to take something from the guild cache. You've earned it. Once for the whole party, draw up to 3 items from the chest. The iron pathless chest, I assume? Keep 1 item, return the others to the chest. Okay. Alright. I know that Rix needs a new melee weapon for Iron Tier. I was kind of thinking I'd do the hunting knife, but we'll see if I can draw something else, and then we'll get 2 of these smaller items. See what we get. Ooh, we got a new helmet. And a new left arm. And a spiked mace, which is a strength-based attack. I already have a good strength-based weapon for Zertle, so I don't need the spiked mace. Do I want the left arm or the helmet? We have pretty good helmets. Our left arms are bad. So we're going to take the left arm. Okay. So Zertle's armor is getting better, Rix's armor is getting better, and we sell this old greasy cuff for 1k. We have literally had that thing since day 1 of our adventure. That's crazy. Thades nods at you again. You've earned the final rank of your path. There's always more to learn, but you should feel proud of your achievement. Oh, ooh, new stuff is happening. We're replacing our miniatures? Ooh, okay, hold on. If a Path of Valor's in the party, Shadow, Path of Light. So we're going to get dossier L18 and no, LI8. Yes, LI8 and WA8, Wanderer 8. Yay, I'm officially a cleric. Sorry, Zertle's officially a cleric. Zertle, the Peacemaker Unsalted Cleric. And Rix. Rix, Hero's Bane, legitimate. Legitimate Ranger. Heck yeah. We are a Ranger now. We did it. I do like all these titles and things give you kind of a history as well. Like Rix, Truth Seeker, the Sleuth, the Fragrant, Tracker, Scout, Triumphant, the Clever, the Plucky. Okay, let's get rid of this. And I need to open box C3 and D4. Woohoo! So, get a close up down here. Of Zertle's new body. And D4. And we get to swap out our heads onto these new bodies. Maybe. Zertle's head is resisting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love it. Okay, I was trying to get out of here a little while ago, and the level up took a while. Oh, super cool that we get to upgrade our bodies, though. Replace your miniature with the new one from the box and replace your rank with the new one. And then change POI 113 to its B state and banish this card. Does this do anything different? Ah, yes. There's advanced training after level 10. Okay. Yes, so you can spend experience after you're level 10. You can spend extra experience you have to learn a skill, increase max HP, SP, or MP by +1, or increase strength, dex, int, wiz, charisma, or endurance by +1. Okay. Well, none of that matters right now because we're going to be resting. All right. We rest. We get all of our travel tokens back. We shuffle our travel deck. We've already done all of our healing because we just leveled up. We get our daily abilities back. And we advance the day back to where it was like 2 seconds ago. So once again, it's a drizzly day. A scattering of warm showers fall from fluffy clouds as you look out over the landscape. How nice. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of exploration because I wanted to explore a tile today. And I wanted to go this way. Get this stuff first. I don't know if that's the way they wanted you to do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So we're going to go back down to Rivertown South on a road path. You pass this way easily. And then road. Luck of the road. Refill 1 mark. Oh, right, I forgot to fill my knapsacks. Well, that's on me. We are going to gain a K with the luck of the road because I need money. I will always need money. Need money. And then we go on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. You're so hungry, you need to take a break and eat some food. Of course we are. Watch while you update the overlay with our stats. Okay. And then we go to the water. Your spirits are high as you travel along. And then we go to the water one more time. Oh, wait, we can't. Hold on. I forgot. Alright, let's, instead of exhausting this token, let's spend a speed, because that just makes a lot more sense. Yes, and then we get to explore the new tile, which is once again over here. Right here. And it's exciting because we haven't been able to do this in a long time. The upper sill? Okay. Uh, should we go to land? We should probably finish exploring the water first. You enjoy your travels taking in the sights. Yeah, it's nice out here on our little raft, little dinghy. Wender Falls, POI 136. All right, we will do that next time. That's probably where one of the stones is, had I to guess. Oh, water's good. Yeah. That'll do it for me for the day. Thanks everybody for watching. If you liked what you saw, and I mean, you have no reason not to, feel free to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the following US and Canada Pacific times. So on Mondays, I stream at 1 p.m. modded Skyrim, 10:30 p.m. Final Fantasy VII, the original PC port. On Wednesdays, I stream more modded Skyrim at 1 p.m. And on Fridays at both 1 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., I stream Arydia, the Path We Dare Tread, which is what you just witnessed. Hopefully someday soon I can get back to my actual regular stream schedule. There's been a lot of interruptions and delays recently, in recent weeks. I apologize for that, but that's what happens when this is really more of a hobby than a job, and your actual job is, taking care of your children, which is far more important. So I can make no promises that it'll resolve itself anytime soon. Such is life. What else was I going to say? Yeah, that's really it. No, there's more. Everything I do here on Twitch is recorded as a video on demand and exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the Twitch channel description down below to my YouTube channel. It's also the same name as here. I'm at 156. Everything should be organized into nice, convenient playlists over there, so you can watch the whole history of this game of Arydia. This game rules, by the way. I cannot stress that enough. I can't overstate it. This game is really, really, really stinking good. I highly recommend it if you have the means to acquire a copy. You should do so. It's really good. And with that, everybody, thank you for watching so much. Thank you so much. I mean, also thank you for watching so much of my content, but mostly thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I am rambling because I'm tired. Thank you for commenting and chatting. I really appreciate the comments I've been getting on some of my shorts. They're a lot of fun to read. And thank you for liking, following, and subscribing. And I will see you all next time.